गुरुभ्यो वैष्णव्यो नमो नमः। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंदा श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंदा। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे।
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
हरे राम
Hare Rama,
हरे
Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Bol, very nice. Ananya Mataji.
थैंक यू
Only
माता जी।
one small, there is actually no correction at all. You are telling you yourself only will correct.
यस
She, Vishaka. Vishaka is, one of the
श्री।
Ashtasaki. Vishakam
यस माता जी।
Vidam Cha. That's all. Wonderful, Mataji. Very Bol. Very nice. Hare Krishna.
थैंक यू
Once
माता जी।
again, I welcome all dear devotees on behalf of ISKCON Mangaluru Kulai Temple and in Amanisha Prabhu. So, and paying obeisances under the lotus feet of Radha Govinda, we will start today's class. Okay. So, very nicely, we finished third chapter, the Krishna telling Arjuna that develop transcendental knowledge. Then how to develop transcendental knowledge? Krishna himself is saying, I myself told Vivaswan. So that means what is he introducing? We need a guru. On our own, we cannot get transcendental knowledge. To have the right transcendental knowledge, we need to approach a guru. Okay? So guru, who is guru? Spiritual master. Who are spiritual masters? What are their characteristics? What are two very important qualities are there for them? What are they? Gurus should be self-realized. Self-realized means what? They should be like, they know the tattva. What is the tattva? Tattva is Hare Krishna. Yes, thank you, Mataji. So tattva is what? I am not this body, I am the soul. And we want to attain the absolute truth. Absolute truth. That is a tattva. Right? So that is the first one. So Guru should be self-realized, understanding the absolute truth very well. Second qualification is very, very important qualification. He should have come in parampara. Those who have not come in parampara, they cannot accept disciples. Okay, these are the two important easy things for anyone can understand. So they should be self-realized and they should also have come in parampara. That is why Krishna told Arjuna, in parampara, this knowledge has been transmitted from one person to another. Okay, so that means we saw, you remember that picture, one slide comes, Supreme Personality of Godhead giving to Brahma, and Brahma giving it to Narada, Narada giving it to Vyasadeva, like that. Then Baba Kishora, Bhakti Vinoda Thakur, then Baba Kishora Dasa. Before Bhakti Vinoda Thakur, it is Baladev Goswami. Baladev Goswami, and then or Jagannath Baba. Jagannath Babaji, then we know Bhakti Vinoda Thakur, then Kishora Das Goswami, and then Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati, then Srila Prabhupada. Then Srila Prabhupada has created many disciples, spiritual masters now. Okay, so two qualification, understood? They should be a Tattvaveta, they should have realized the absolute truth, also self-realized, both realization. Then the second one is they should be in parampara. So the beginning was parampara, and we started with the transcendental knowledge. So if you remember, what was the first transcendental knowledge Krishna gave? That was why, and Krishna also told to see that everything is in order, the transcendental knowledge, the Vedas, everything is going on or not, all the sadhus are able to spread this message or not. To see that, I come millennium after millennium. 3 verses. Ajopisana vyayatma ishvara no pisan. Prakritim samavashtabhya. Actually, ajopisana avyayatma. I am avyaya. I am not manifest to everybody. And ajopi. I am unborn. So that is the 6th verse. So 4.6 onwards it starts. Okay. Ajopi sanna vyayatma bhutana ishvaropi san. Prakritim swamavashtabhya sambhavam atmana. Then comes yada yadagi dharmasya. So every millennium I come. What is the objective? Krishna told. Then he tells a very important objective. Paritranaya sadhuna. 1. Vinashaya chatushkrita. Dharma samstapana. Yes, so to establish the dharma, annihilate the dushkrit. Dushkriti, and to elevate the Sukriti. Okay, so two kinds of people. Krishna is saying, I come for that. But the next knowledge, what transcendental knowledge he gives is how to get this transcendental knowledge. Transcendental knowledge is nothing. Whatever you do, you say you are doing it for me, doing it for Krishna, for the pleasure of Krishna. That is transcendental knowledge. So all of you yesterday, I hope you would have learned the verse. Yeah, what is the verse? Very important verse. By learning that verse, we are not going to come back. Naitimam eti so Arjuna. You remember? That is 9. Janma karma cha me divyam. Bhagavan's janma, Bhagavan's karma. He doesn't have to do karma, but still he come. He comes every millennium after millennium in order to show, or in order to be a role model for us, in order to show how things have to be done, how to follow the dharma, etc. That is why he comes. So whenever he is janma, karma chami divyam, all are transcendental. He is not normal. So one who knows this knowledge that he is transcendental, what will happen? Evam yo veti tattvataha. Apart from that, we should also know the absolute truth. Veti tattvataha. Tattva is absolute truth. Veti is knowing. That's why I said a person who knows the, or who has realized the tattva with absolute truth, also who has realized the self-realization. What is self-realization? Who am I? Okay, same way here, Krishna is saying. So I am transcendental, and one who understands my transcendental nature, what will happen? They will come to my abode. Once they come to my abode, they will never come back. Naiti mam yeti so Arjuna, they are not going to come back at all. So this is one transcendental knowledge. Second, what did he say? Very important verse. Vitaraga bayakrodha manmanama parshitaha. Vitaraga bayakrodha. So one who has freed themselves with the krodha, raga. Raga is very important, attachment, and krodha. So one who has detached from karma pala. So that is known as detachment. They don't have, see that you remember always, kama karma, sakama karma, nishkama karma. Okay, both come under one category. Then come akama karma. And then comes Vikarma. Vikarma is impious activities. All those atheists to do. They are, they are considered to be the Shudras actually, not by profession. Krishna told, no, Chaturvanya Maya System, Guna Karma Vibhagashaka. I think today only he will say, or I think he has told this. Chaturvanya Maya System, yeah, today's 13th verse. Today he will say. Okay, so it is according to the, but these people, these people are always equal to Shudras. Okay, so Krishna is telling that Bhagavo Jnana Tapasa Puta Madbhavam Agataka. Only is too much the person who has become purified like this. Vita Raga Baya Krodha. So one has freed oneself from all these things. What will happen? They will just come to me. That means what? They will attain the transcendental love. What is the transcendental love? Madbhavam. Madbhavam agataha. So Vitaraga Bayakrodha and Madbhavam agataha. These two phrases are very important in the next verse. Okay. So if anybody asks you how to get the transcendental knowledge, first we have to free ourselves from the Vitaraga Bayakrodha. Then we have to understand that transcendental love for Supreme Personality of Godhead. Yesterday, I hope we saw that, right? Krishna can be understood in 5 rasas, important, primary rasa. You remember, see, we can go to Brahman Effulgence also. Achha, we will read that verse. Where is that? It is equal to suicide, I told you, right? Which verse is suicide here? This verse only, I think. Vitraga by Krodha. Next, 11. Correct. Till 10 we have received, learned yesterday. Okay, Hare Krishna. So, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So, be ready now from 11. We finished till 10 yesterday, correct? So, 11th we are starting. Yes, Asha Mataji, go ahead. Then alphabet. Oh, it was not shared. But again, the
No,
original screen
Mataji.
only came. Okay, now just check. Is it okay? Verse number 11.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, Mataji, go ahead.
ये यथा मां प्रपद्यन्ते तांसे तथैव भजाम्यहम् मम वर्तानुवर्तन्ते मनुष्यपार्थ सर्वशः.
Mama Vartamanu Vartante. This again a very, very important phrase. And Tamsa Jaiva Bhajamyakam. One who worships me. Mama Vartamanu Vartante. How much you do devotional service, accordingly I will reciprocate. What is wrong in that? How much we endeavor, only we will get the result. No. You study very hard. So today, one of our ISKCON Mangaluru, Prabhuji's son, he has got third NEET exam result came, third All India rank. That Prabhuji is from ISKCON Mangaluru. And this Prabhu who got third All India rank, he is also initiated Prabhu. Can you imagine? That itself shows if we are in Krishna consciousness, rest Krishna will show. 1 second, if possible, I will. Okay, I'll show you the photo later. At the end, towards the end, you remind me. He has got third rank All India. Okay, so Krishna is always with us. Yes, Mataji, read. Sorry, translation.
As all surrender unto me, I reward them accordingly. Everyone follows my path in all respects, O son of Partha.
Hari Bol, Hare Krishna. So, what is it? This we have already seen. Mataji, you read this. We have already discussed all these things. Let me see who tells the right word. Till here you read.
Everyone is searching for Krishna in different aspects of his manifestations. Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, is partially realized in his impersonal Brahma Jyotir effulgence and as all pervading supersoul dwelling within everything, including the particle of atoms. But Krishna is fully realized only by his pure devotees.
Hari Bol. So, do you understand what analogy we saw for this? We have been repeating it again and again. Krishna can be understood. The Lord can be understood in 3 levels, depending on the level of people. Neophyte, or the Kanishta Adhikari, Madhya Adhikari, Uttama Adhikari. What analogy we saw? People who are at the lower level, they understand the Lord in what form? Light effulgence, Brahma Jyoti, right? The light which, the effulgence of the light is Bhagavan, like that they think. For them, Bhagavan is not in personal form. So, Brahman effulgence is the, what do you call that, supernatural power. That creates annihilation, creation, maintenance, everything is done by that Brahman effulgence, like that they think. Then other kind of people, so that means these people are jnanis, Brahma Jyoti. One who is satisfied with the Brahman realization are the jnanis. Then one who understands the super soul, they are the yogis. Yogis come up to the what is that, siddhis level. They understand there is super soul in everybody's heart. Here, that is the highest level, like that they think. But only who understands till the Bhagavan?
Devotees, Mataji. Only true
Devotees, Hari Bol, devotees. Excellent. So, Bhakti Yoga, Jnana Yoga, Ashtanga Yoga, or we can call it as Dhyana Yoga. Then Bhakti Yoga, devotees only can understand. Yes, if you remember the verse number again and again. I am forgetting the verse number. Vadanti tatvidastatvam yajnanam advayam brahmeti paramatmeti bhagavaniti shabdate. Bhagavatam says in the second canto. Maybe around 13, 14, 15th verse it will be. So that says, Vadanti tatvidastatvam. Tattva, understanding of the absolute truth. Absolute truth understanding can be in 3 levels. Brahmajyoti level, Paramatma level, Bhagavan level. But Bhagavan level, one who understands, that includes the other two also. Like if you say 10 rupee note is there, that also include 5 rupees also, 3 rupees also, 2 rupees also. So if I say I have 10 rupees, you don't have to ask, do you have 2 rupees? 2 rupees, 7 rupees, 5 rupees is included in 10 rupees. So when we say Bhagavan realization, this Brahman realization and Paramatma realization is included. Highest level of realization is Bhagavan realization. So what analogy we saw 2-3 days before we saw in one slide? Okay, I'll give a hint. Sun.
What, Mataji?
Sun.
Question?
Analogy for 3 levels of realization. Okay. Sun means understanding it has got some rays. It gives heat and light. That is all. So sun means light and heat and rays. This understanding is Brahman realization. That is a light effulgent realization. Then about the whole sun disk, how far the light comes, how far the light travels, or like all the features about the sun disk. One who tries to understand, they are in the Paramatma realization. And whole sun planet, going to the sun planet, seeing whether living entities are there or not. If they are there, what according to Bhagavatam, yes, living entities are there. And their body is, they will be able to bear the sun, heat, etc. For them, this heat will not be a problem. So Bhagavan, when he maintains, or when he manufactures this, 24 elements, for them the heat element will be very, very, at a very, what do you call that? Latent heat. There is something, the highest temperature to bear. So like that, there are also living entities. So one who understands the sun planet, he is in the Bhagavan realization. So remember this example very well. Okay, sun planet sun planet example is for Brahman realization, Paramatma realization, and Bhagavan realization. Okay, and yesterday one more thing we saw. One who is satisfied with only this light effulgent realization is like committing spiritual suicide. We saw that. You remember? I told you. We didn't see here. Yeah. Now, this verse. Asha Mataji only read this verse also. Next verse we will go to.
The pure devotees. Shall I, Mataji?
Yeah.
The pure devotees both here and in the transcendental abode associate with him in person and are able to render personal service to the Lord and thus derive the transcendental bliss in his loving service. As for those who are impersonalists and who want to commit spiritual suicide by annihilating the individual existence of the living entity, Krishna helps also by absorbing them into his effulgence. Such impersonalists do not agree to accept the eternal blissful personality of Godhead. Consequently, they cannot relish the bliss of transcendental personal service to the Lord, having extinguished their individuality.
Hari Bol.
Hare
So
Krishna,
what is
Mataji.
it?
Some of them,
Hare Krishna. Thank you. Yes, Hari Bol. Okay. To somewhat. Beginning of Samanbo. See here, very nicely it is written. Those who are impersonalists, who do not believe in the form of Krishna, or we may even say that who believe in Advaita. There are no two. That is, soul also is the same, Paramatma is also the same, Bhagavan is also the same. Everything is one. Advaita, there is only one. Aham Brahmasmi. I am the Brahma. That's it. There is no Bhagavan concept at all for them. What will happen? They may also get the Siddhi, etc., everything. That the understanding is not at all wrong. Very good. But only one thing what they will lack is they will merge with the Brahman and they will not get an opportunity to serve the Lord. There is no rasa exchange. Yesterday we saw. In the Brahman effulgence, one who merges with the Brahman, there is no rasa. They cannot have this exchange of rasa as we have in Goloka. Okay? So, but if one strongly believes there is only Advaita, there is no two, I want to merge with the Brahman, Krishna will not stop them. Krishna will never interfere. You want to merge, you merge. He will sanction it, tatastu. So this is Advaitavadis. And Dvaitavadis are what? There are two different. Soul is different, Paramatma is different. Soul is Anu, Paramatma is Vibhu. Soul will know only about this body. Paramatma will know about every body. My soul will know if I touch a lamp and my hand got burnt. My soul only will know, no? Will you come to know how much heat and pain I have? Definitely not. But the Paramatma will know. Example, what is a beautiful example for this? That Paramatma will know. Narada Muni. Whoever is in a dilemma, what to do, automatically Narada will come there, right? Because, like, so many examples we can say. Dhruva Maharaj. Dhruva Maharaj went to the forest and his mother, Suruchi scolded him like anything, stepmother. How dare you come and ask for a seat in your father's lap? For to attain that eligibility, you should take another birth, come and you should be born to me, not to Sunidhi. So if you have the desire, next birth you come as my son, then you can sit. Okay? So Dhruva Maharaja cries and comes to his own real mother, biological mother, Sunidhi. Sunidhi is his guru, One who shows the right path is the guru, right? So Sunidhi, what she tells, yeah, if you want that kind of blessing, nobody can give you other than the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So unless and until the Supreme Personality of Godhead blesses you, okay, whatever desire you want, nobody else will give. So he immediately asked, where can I see that person? Who is he? Where can I see? She said, it's very difficult to see him, but still, if you want, he will be in the forest. How many years old? Dhruva Maharaja, 5 years old. That Dhruva Maharaja, 5 years old, by he walked and he went, he was going into the forest. That forest is near Vrindavan. He is going on. And in his desire, what is his desire? His desire was to have a kingdom larger than his grandfather. Who is his grandfather? Brahma. His father is Uttanapada. Uttanapada is son of Brahma. So he is saying in his mind, I want more kingdom than my grandfather has. So the Paramatma saw. Just now he said, Paramatma will sanction it. Whichever kind of desire we have, Paramatma will try to show one or two incidents. Okay, it's not good. Leave this desire, something like that. If we are hankering, no, come whatever I want to achieve this, Paramatma will say, okay, tatastu, he will sanction it. Okay, so Dhruva Maharaj's soul is desiring to get more kingdom than his grandfather. He's walking. He went to the forest, middle of the forest. He couldn't find anything, anybody. He stand in one vrikshasan. Okay, all of you know vrikshasan? Okay, so first 1 month, I think first 1 month or 3 months, I think. But he ate only the dry berries, etc. What was available there? Any jungly fruit, he was eating. Then next 3 months, he was eating only the dried leaves. Next 3 months, he was living only on water. And then he started living on his prana. That is ahuti. We say no, and then he started living. But that also in between, after little time is over, he started sacrificing that also. So 1 breath he will take, then he will do kumbhaka. 2-3 breaths he will hold, he will not sacrifice. Then like that he started. That is why we say no, without food we can live for 1 week. Without water we can live for 1 day. Without breath we can live for maximum 1 hour. Maximum maybe, I don't know. So like that. Okay. So Dhruva Maharaj was living like that and the Lord was so pleased to see Dhruva Maharaj austerity. Then he came. Dhruva Maharaja could not understand anything. He was in meditation, deep meditation. The Lord brought his shank and kept it on his head. That's it. Dhruva Maharaja got all, it was a knowledge, like from one brain to another, transformation. That is the Lord. Supreme Personality of God only can do that. So he transmitted all the knowledge into Dhruva Maharaj. Then Dhruva Maharaj became so self-realized. He understood. Then, the Lord is asking, yes, Dhruva, what do you want? He said, oh, my dear Lord, after seeing you, what will I ask? I came here for a kanchka tukada. He's saying that kingdom, Rajyam and all, what I came is equal to Kanchka Tukada. But you had given me what? The Chintamani. Big Chintamani, you know, no big gemstone. You ask anything that will give. Kalpataru. So he said, I came for Kanchka Tukada, but you gave me the Chintamani, touchstone it is known as. In glories of holy name we have seen, no? Who is that? Sanatan Prabhu has his Chintamani. When Kashi Brahmana came, he asked, give me something valuable with you. You have, whatever you have. He said, go to the dustbin and take, there is a touchstone. He took it. On the way he realized, if this touchstone is the most valuable thing, why did he throw it in the dustbin? That means he cheated me. There is something more valuable he has got. He went and asked, see, you tell me, Sanatan Goswami, tell me very frankly, you have something more than this, no? Otherwise, you would not have given me from the dustbin this stone. What do you have? Then he said, Harina. He gave Harinam to Sanatan Goswami. So nobody can destroy it. Only the stone and all, anybody can steal it and go. Harinam, nobody can steal from us. Is it not? Okay. So here, what is, okay, Dhruva Maharaj story we left in half. So Dhruva Maharaj, you know, the Lord kept his shanka on his head, forehead in fact. He started reciting everything, all Vedas, Upanishad, everything he started reciting. That is a Chintamani, touchstone, no, that touched his forehead. Hare Krishna. Okay. So, such impersonalists do not agree to accept the eternal. For them, Aham Brahmasmi. So, this life is over. There is no carry forward. Over it is. But we in Gaudiya, Brahma Gaudiya Vaishnava Sampradaya, we follow Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's teaching. What is his teaching? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's teaching is Achinta Chinta Beda Beda. I told that, you remember? Example, the sea water. You take 1 ounce water and you check. You take 1 liter water and check. Take 10 liter water and check. The laboratory qualities will be the same. Okay. But what is different? The quantity. The quantity is different. Okay, similarly in the ocean, the same thing. So Krishna is telling that, you know, what do you call that? Brahman realization. Brahman realization, Paramatma realization, and Bhagavan realization. Okay, so we need to understand this very well. What is the highest? Bhagavan realization. Don't compromise with the Brahman realization or Bhagavan. That is also not a problem at all. Brahman realization is also very good because we know at least there is some supernatural power. Unlike the atheist, we don't tell, no, there is no power at all. I am the Lord, I manage everything. Like that we don't tell. So this is better. Then gradually, the more they grow, they will also start realizing the self-realization. Okay. Okay. Hare Krishna. Yeah, this is a very, very, very important verse. Bhagavatam says, what is it? Akama sarva kama va moksha kama udadritihi tivrena bhakti yogena yajante purusham param. See, okay, I'll read the translation. And whether one is without desire or is desirous of all fruitive result, or after somebody is after realization. So kama, akama. Akama is what? Akama is equal to devotional service, devotional activities. Akama. So one does not have the attachment. So anything without attachment we do is known as akarma. Okay? Akama sarva kamava. A person one who is very, very desirous of all fruitive activities. Or moksha kama, liberation. One who wants liberation. How is liberation possible? There will be no activity, right? You take liberation, as I told, atmaha. It's like suicidal spirituality. Suicidal, what is it? Liberation. So a bhakta will say, I don't want any liberation. The Lord asks, which one? See, it is like, you know, this is a Dukalim Ashashvatam. We all have come to this world. After coming to this world, somebody is asking, do you want the iron clip, iron kathakadi, or do you want the silver kathakadi, or you want gold, or you want a diamond, whichever handcuff, handcuff, whichever you want, you tell. So one person is saying, Prabhupada, I want only the handcuff with all javahirat, diamond, precious stones. Look at that. This is, we should say that I don't want to come to this jail at all. Is it not? Okay. So, akama sarva kama va, give up all the desires. Moksha kama udahritihi. So, highest desire should be to serve the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Okay? One should with all efforts try to worship the Supreme Personality of Godhead for complete perfection, culminating in Krishna consciousness. So what is that level? The highest perfection. So, this through Dhruva Maharaj's story. So here, the Lord disappeared. But with whose mercy he got Lord? Narada Muni. So the Paramatma in Dhruva Maharaj's heart and Paramatma in Narada's heart, they are not the same, they are different, but they are same. That's why Achintya, Beda, Abeda. They are one also, they are different also. If you see Paramatma, that's also eternal part of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So it is one. But my Paramatma and your Paramatma cannot be the same. Why they cannot be the same, though they know every living entity? Paramatma means it is undivided. It looks divided. One Paramatma, he has divided himself into all 84 lakhs yoni. Like that, no, but it is not. Okay? So, akama karma sarva kama va moksha kama udaradhirtaha. Or udaradihi. Tivrena bhakti yogena yajante purusham param. Tivrena bhakti yogana, very, very deep, desirous, fruitive results, fruitive activities. They will result in, and we, like if the material attachment is too much, you might be seeing the people who are too attached to cricket. Even if there is one extra, what do you call that, extra over, they don't want to leave that. They know very well. Like they have already won, but the match is not over. But still they want to witness the match. So those kind of people are too much attached to the materialistic activity. Okay. So, who is reading next? Ananya Mataji. Nice verse, this also.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Kangshanta karmanam siddhim yajanta iha devata shivram hi manushe loke siddhir bhavati karmaja.
Hari Hari Bol, very nice Mataji, wonderful, seriously. Kshipram hi manushe loke. Kshipram hi manushe loke. So that he is short, she is short.
Shipram.
So, Kshipram, Lakshmi we say no, Kshipram. Kshipram hi, short. Okay, Hari Bol, very nice Mataji. Yeah, read.
Men in this world desire success in fruitive activities and therefore they worship the demigods. Quickly, of course, men get results from the fruitive works in this world. Mataji,
Hare
perfect also?
Krishna. But 1 minute, Madi. Vedas say Nityanam, God is one. Yes, Mataji. Read from here. I'm highlighting. Yeah.
Okay. The Veda says Nityo Nityanam, God is one, Ishvara Paramaha, Krishna. The Supreme God is one, Krishna, and the demigods are delegated with the powers to manage this material world. These demigods are all living entities, Nityanam, with different grades of material power. They cannot be equal to the Supreme God, Narayana, Vishnu, or Krishna. Anyone who thinks that the God and the demigods are on the same level is called an atheist or Pasadani.
Pashandi.
Pashandi.
Indi.
Pashayandi. Even the great demigods like Brahma and Shiva cannot be compared to the Supreme Lord. Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Hari Hari Bol. So, Vedas say, Nitya Nityanam Chetano Chetananam Eko Bahunam Vidadati Kama. There is only one thing which will not perish at the time of annihilation, Mahanihilation. Where there is a whole devastation. Even there is one thing. Now, I hope you all know the story of Vadapatra Sai. Who knows Vadapatra Sai story? Okay. So some other time we will share it because that is a little bigger story. We will not be able to finish 5 verses today. Okay, Nityo Nityanam Chaitanas Chetananam. In Lord's Dham, daily there are festivals. Every day there will be festivals. Some festival are the other. Where? In Lord's abode. But Veda says Nityo Nityanam. That Lord is only one. Same way in Brahma Samhita, Brahma says Ishvara Parama Krishna Satchidananda Vigraha Anadir Adir Govinda Sarvakarana Karanam. So only one Supreme Personality of Godhead. He is the root cause for every other thing. These demigods are living entities. They are also like us. I told Brahma is opposed. Anytime he will fall down. He may, Brahma also, soul also pass one time or the other, isn't it? So then one of us become eligible for Brahma's post. Lord decides that. Okay. So, but different grades of material power, they cannot be equal to Supreme Lord. So every living entity has got its own existence. Why? Because every living entity has carried baggage, past karma, is it not? Okay, that we will not get into that now. They cannot be equal to Supreme God. That everybody understands. No individual Atma can become equal to Supreme Lord, Bhagavan. Okay, that's for sure. God, Narayana, Vishnu, Krishna, anyone who thinks that the God and the demigods are on the same level is called atheist. They are Pashandi. Atheist is again, one who does not believe in the Supreme Personality of Godhead. They may believe in the Brahman effulgent also, but we need, okay, this word is very, very important. Pashandi. Who is a Pashandi? Dongi sadhu, we say, no? They are not the real sadhus. They only externally, they show they are wearing the, saffron dress, and they enjoy everything. They smoke bidi, and they carry the japamala in hand, but they will not chant at all. So they all are known as pretender. Where in 3rd chapter also we saw pretender. What do they pretend? To the external world they show they are the sadhus because they are wearing the sannyasa dress. But internally their heart is not purified. That you remember. What is meant by internal? Internally these demigods are actually purified. That is why they have reached. But they have not reached the Goloka. No devotee will ask for what? No devotee will ask for any mukti. That you remember. Bilvamangalam Thakur, he says, mukti is standing at my head. I don't want it. Because once you get mukti, you will not be able to serve the Lord. Okay? So, nobody wants liberation. But even the great demigods like Brahma and Shiva cannot be compared to the Supreme Lord. In fact, the Lord is worshipped by the demigods as Brahma and Shiva. You got it what it is? Lord is worshipped by demigods and all the demigods. Brahma, Vishnu, Brahma, Shiva, Kartikeya, Durga, anybody you can say. Fine. That is why, the other day I was telling we didn't finish it fully. The Lord has got 64 kalas, 64 Aishwaryas, opulences. When it comes to Vaikuntha, Vishnu, only 60 kalas are there. 5 he doesn't have. Who Vishnu does not have. What are they? What are those 5? I told, I think 2-3 days before.
Yes, Mataji.
Venu, Rupa, Leela, Prema, Madhuri.
Venu Madhuri, Rupa Madhuri,
Leela Madhuri.
Madhuri.
Then
Leela Madhuri, Prema Madhuri.
Leela Madhuri, Prema Madhuri. Prema Madhuri is Lord Krishna is always surrendered with people. But Vishnu, you will see always he will be alone. Okay, but Krishna is never alone. Gopas, gopis, everything is surrendered. Prema Madhuri. Same way Murli, Vishnu will not have Murli. Rupa Madhuri, and he is always young. Even after having great grandsons, he looks 16, 20 years old boy. But Vishnu, I told him, Vishnu is always tired. He sleeps. Ananta Shesha, Ananta Rupa, Padmanabha, all, he lies down. Vishnu. So what else is left? Leela. Vishnu cannot perform Leela. Krishna performs. So similarly, it keeps coming down. Then it comes to Shiva Tattva, 54. Brahma, only 50 qualities. Brahma is equal to Jiva. We all are, Brahma is also like us, Jiva. He also will, but only big advantages. These people, when these devatas fall down, they will be taking birth in highly elevated families. They will not come like us. They don't have to start from the scratch. So Lord gives them also, because they have done some very nice pious activities, the Lord has given them that position. But Chine Punyar Martirlokam Vishanti. Their what is that? Pious account. When the balance becomes zero in the pious account, they will come to Martirloka. What is the meaning of pious activity, balance zero? Because of the Punya Karma, they went to Devaloka. And because in their karmic account there is punya is there, they went. But in Devaloka, they cannot perform any activity. Because they all are having, they are in Vishuddha Tattva. Shuddha, what do you call that? Sattva, Rajat, Sattva Guna. Vishuddha Sattva. So they are above the Sattva Guna. That means they have spiritual body. They don't have to perform any activity. But since they are not performing any activities, no papa, no punya is accumulated in their pious account. So whatever punya karma they took, they will only withdraw. One day it will become zero. When it becomes a zero, Kshine Punyar Martirlokam Vishanti. When the punya account becomes a zero, they will fall down to this Martirloka. Did you understand that? Okay? Hare Krishna. It's a little difficult, but we keep on learning, you will be able to understand. Okay? So that is why in Devalokas, but people go to Devatas. Why do you, I think next verse. Next verse there. Okay. Whose turn? Ritvika Mataji, are you there? Ekambar Prabhu,
Yes, Mataji.
sorry. Ekambar Prabhu will not read. He is not well. But still he has joined. Loknath Prabhu, he is not there today. Yes, Ritvika Mataji, then you go ahead.
Yes, Mataji. Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah. Chaturvarnyam maya shrishtam gunakarma vivaghasha tasya kartaram apimam vidhiya kartaram avyayam.
Hari bol, you all have nicely started. Yes, Mataji.
According to the three modes of material nature and the work associated with them, the four divisions of human society are created by me. And although I am the creator of this system, you should know that I am yet the non-pure being unchangeable.
Hare Krishna.
Mataji.
Thank you so much, Mataji. Hare Krishna. So this, Krishna has told it so many times. We all are here to do karma. What karma we have to do? Varnashrama dharma. Varnashrama dharma according to our varna, according to our ashrama. So you all know ashrama is ashrama is what is that? Brahmacharya, Grahastha, Vanaprastha and Sannyasa. This is ashram. Varna means color. Color means what? According to the duty. What is their duty? Yes, Prabhuji, go ahead. I think Asha Mataji, Vamshidhar Mataji all wanted to say. So what are the Varna?
Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya,
Brahmana,
Shudra.
Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. So that is Varna Ashrama. This is known as 4 divisions in the society. So we have to perform duty according to our Varnashram Dharma. Yesterday I told one verse, you remember? What is that? Dharmatswa Nishtita Pumsam Vishwakseno Katasuyaka. Vishwaseno Katasuyaka. We have to talk about his glories. Okay? Na utpadayet yatiratim. So if our activities, varnashrama activities are not developing any rati, rati means affection for the Supreme Personality of Godhead, these activities are equal to shamaye vaihi kevalam, simply mere waste of activities. That's it. There is no, what do you call that? There is no, not punya. We should not say punya. The Lord will not be pleased. So what is our objective? Atapumbir dvijasreshta varnashrama vibhagashaga swanishchitasya dharmasya samsiddhim haritoshanam. That is our objective, right? Veda's objectives are to please the Supreme Personality of Godhead, not for satisfying our senses. We have to work. Varnashrama activities should be to satisfy his senses. So those activities which do not create satisfaction, samsiddhir haritoshanam, those activities are Shamayevahi kevalam. So you understand these two phrases today. Shamayevahi kevalam. If our activities do not create love for Lord, Shamayevahi kevalam. If you are doing Varnashrama Dharma, it should be for the Samsiddhir Haritoshanam, pleasure for the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Okay? So this is very important verse. The Lord only created this society. Lord told who has to do what. Brahmana, 18th chapter, so beautifully it is mentioned, right? I think in the 40th verse, each and every verse say 7 qualities for Brahmana and 12 qualities for Kshatriya, 4 qualities of Vaishya and Shudra. Like that it is given. But important, if you see, 2 we can say, Patanam and Patanam. Okay, Yachanam and Yachanam, 4. Brahmanas, Patanam, go to the forest, sit in meditation, learn the Vedas, come and distribute the knowledge. Patanam and Patanam. Yachanam and Yachanam, they have to go to door. See, why do we go? This is known as Madhukari. Why people go? Why it is recommended in Vedas? By doing this, what will happen? What will happen? If you go to door, what will happen? What will you gain? The pride will go. Somebody will scold. Hey, Jaja, like that they say, no? It happens. Yesterday I told, or day before, book distribution. Trinada pisuni chena, tarora pisa Krishna. Amanadena. I don't want anything for myself. Whether somebody praises me, somebody blasphemes me, I am not bothered about that. So book distribution, it happens. Many people will scold. You ISKCON people don't have any other job. You came. Like that they will say. You have to smile and go. How can we do that? We can do when we become tolerant as the tree. Tarorapi Sahishnuna. Is it not? Okay. So that is what. Where is it? Yes, you see. That is Yachanam and Yachanam. Then, what is that? Who is that? Kshatriya. Protection. Goraksha. Protection of administrative work. Protection of his citizens. Other varnas. Other people who are in other ashrama. Other than Kshatriya, he has to give protection to the Brahmanas. Vasishtha Muni came to Dasharath. Send, who is that? Ram with me. Because, what did he say? Marichi, you remember? They were not, Vasishtha Muni, they were not letting the Brahmanas do the yajnas. Asuras were coming and disturbing them. That is why Vasishtha Muni went to Dasharath Maharaj to send only Ram. Dasharath Maharaj said, I will come. No. Ram has to come. He only can give, because kill. All other, these demons are very, very powerful. Send Ram. So what do? The Munis, the Sadhus, the sages, they go sit in meditation, get the knowledge through Shruti. Come and distribute that knowledge. And that is the reason those days, Parikshit Maharaj, Yudhishthir Maharaj and all, during their time, there was so much prosperity in the country. The earth was giving lot of produce, not like in Kali Yuga. There, the earth was so flourishing that cows were giving lot of milk. The earth has to get wet with the milk. The cow, the milk oozing out from cow. Like that. Okay. So Chaturvarnya, why it happened? It happened because everyone was following the Varnashrama Dharma. Yes. Now Vamshidhar Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Namam karmani lipanti, name karma phala spira, itimam yo bhijayanti, karma bhir nasya bodhyate.
Hare Krishna. Yes, Prabhuji, you read this also, then we'll go to this.
There is no work that affects me, nor I do aspire for the fruit of action. One who understands this truth about me also does not become entangled in the fruitive reaction of work.
Hari Bol, Hare Krishna. Some other verse exactly similar to this we just learnt. Yesterday we learned, today we revised. Can anyone tell? Something related, same meaning almost. Yeah. Janma karma cha me divyam 4.9. Janma karma cha me divyam.
Divyam evam
Yeah.
yoti yeti tattvaha.
Tattvataha. Very
Yes,
nice.
ma'am.
Tektva dekam. When we leave this body, punarjanmam naiti mameti sorjuna. Okay? You will not take birth again. Same way here, the Lord is saying, one who knows the truth, they will not get entangled in this material world. Means what? They will not come back again. Janma mrityu jara vyadi. Nothing binds them. Same. Namam karmani limpanti. I don't have to do any work. I am coming here. See, when Krishna came, did he have any accountability or responsibility to do for Nanda Maharaj or Vasudeva Devaki or Nanda Maharaj Yashoda? Nothing. He didn't have to do anything. So, nothing will bind him also. Karma pale spritaka. Itimam yobi janati. Abhijanati means what? Knowing. Janna means what? In Hindi we say, janna, to know. Abhijanati. One who knows this. What will happen? Then they will not get bound. They will not get entangled. Karma birna badhyate. Badhna means bandhna, which binds them. So one who knows that, yeah, I am, nobody can bind me. I don't have to do any responsibility of doing any act. I am beyond all these things. A person, one who knows this, they will not get bound by their karma. They will do karma in this world, but still they will not be bound by karma pala. Why? Because they are sacrificing the karma pala at the lotus feet of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. That is why. So they don't get bound. Yeah. One more verse in the previous only, I think. I wanted to discuss that. How come we left it? Very important verse. We left it. Leave it. Okay. One reference verse. Akama karma kamova, we saw that, isn't it? Adav Shraddha. Okay. That is in the 10th verse. In the 10th verse, the 10th verse finished with the 9 steps of bhakti process. Vitaraga Bhayakrodha. Yesterday's verse, we started the verse and we could not discuss fully. So yesterday's verse says, once a person, Vitaraga Bhayakrodha, one who gets free from all these things, they get into the bhakti process. So what is the Navavida bhakti process? Shraddha, Sadhu Sangha, Bhajana Kriya, Anartha Nivarti. Little difficult. Once Anartha Nivarti happens, Nishtha. Shraddha is at the lower level faith. Nishtha is the superlative degree, more strongest faith. Nishtha, Ruchi Asakti, Bhava Prema. Okay, so a person who is free from material entanglement or kama or krodha, they are into the bhakti process in the Navavida step. Okay, yeah, that is in the 10th chapter. Sorry, 10th verse, you all can read it. Okay, Hare Krishna. This now we are in this verse, right? Nimitta matram. Yes, here the living entities are engaged. Read this also, Prabhu.
Me Mataji.
Living entities, yeah.
The living entities are engaged in their respective activities of senses gratification, and these activities are not ordained by the
Ordained by the Lord.
ordained
The
by
Lord
the
does not have to do all these respective activities.
for advancement of senses gratification. Living entities are engaged in the work of His world, and they aspire heavenly happiness after death. The Lord, being fully in Himself, has no attraction for called heavenly happiness. The heavenly demigods are only His engaged servants. The proprietary
The proprietor never desires low grade.
that law of grades, low grades,
Low
happiness
grade happiness.
such as the workers may desire.
That's all. That's it. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji. So what is it given? We all are into the sense gratification activities. Obviously, we will be. That's not wrong. If you go to office, you will expect salary. You can't say, right, I will not get salary. And when you want salary, you are working for somebody else, you will be attached to the result also. If a target has been given to you, we are attached to our target. And when we fulfill the target, we say, I completed it. That attachment automatically comes. That's not wrong. But the thing is, slowly and gradually, we have to come out of this sense gratification. Because, see, all our senses are engaged in karmic activities. If the karmic activities, the results, if you are attached to it, it means it is for sense gratification. If we do not get attached to the result, we say, Krishna, whatever result I get, it is to you. So that means we are working for the pleasure of Supreme Personality of God gets the senses, not ours. Okay, that is why akarma we say. What is akarma? Doing transcendental services to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So one who does transcendental services to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, they are not bound by any karmic activity. Okay? Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, 11, 12, 13, 14. Today we did only 4. Our target is actually 5. Okay. Yes. Anybody having doubt? I will request everyone to by heart, of course, 4.6789. Very important. Ajo pisan vyayatma. Ishwaram no pisan. Okay, that one. Then paritran, yada yada gidarmasya. Then paritranaya sadhuna. Whether you by heart these 3 or not, 4.9 you by heart. Janma karma chame divyam. Because anybody arguing with you, why all the time you are like this, Krishna, Krishna? You say this. One who understands Krishna, they will not come back. They will go to his abode, they will not come back. Then they will say, there's nothing like coming back and all. Agam Brahmasmi, they will say. Then you tell, yeah, we are one with him in quality. We are one with him in quality, not in quantity. That means the example, gold mine example. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave this, Chintya Achintya Beda Beda. No difference, but difference is there. No difference in quality. Difference is there in quantity. So you take a big gold mine, take little bit from there, and you take 1 quintal of gold, 1 gram of gold. 1 gram of gold, whatever properties it has got, same properties 1 quintal gold also will have. But the percentage of the quantities, percentage of the characteristics of the elements, percentage of the elements contribution, composition will be different in 100 grams and in 1 quintal. That's all. Also, Paramatma and we are the same. How? In the quality, opulences. We also, the Lord, wants his servants to serve him. Similarly, we also want to be all the time boss. We want anyone to serve us. Automatically that quality came, where from it came? From the Lord only. Lord is so super. Aishwaryasya samagram sya viryasya yasashya shriyah itam bhaga. Now, Bhaga itingana. Bhaga means opulences. Itingana, one who possess. What are they? Aishwaryam, Samagram, Viryam. What that? Lots, all rich, all beauty, all strength, all beauty, all strength, all wise, all knowledge, and all renunciation. 6 opulences. Shat, we say. We all have these 6 opulences. Lord also has. But his quantity is different, our quantity. His what is that? Last one. Liberation. When he had to leave Vrindavan, he didn't even turn back and see. Here, after the marriage, how much these girls cry to leave and go. Renunciation, sorry, not liberation. Renunciation. So the Lord loved gopis so much, gopas so much. The gopis never used to think anything other than the Lord. But still, when the Lord had to leave and go, he didn't turn back and see. Understand? So that is the renunciation. Quantity differs. He also has renunciation. We also have renunciation. Okay. Hare Krishna. Anybody having any doubt?
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Yes, Mataji.
In 13th verse, God said, 4 castes have been created by me based on guna karma. So this caste system is only based to Hindu dharma or to the Lord saying
No.
to the world?
Mataji, it is all for the world. But the problem is, it was applicable only during Krishna's time. What to do? Because all these so-called, yesterday we saw, we remember that phrase once again. What is that? Not knowledge. Religion without philosophy is sentiment or fanatism, and philosophy without religion is speculation. Is it not? So
Yes.
these so-called speculators, understood? When I use speculators, you should know now. So the so-called speculators have turned all this Varnashrama Dharma according to their benefit, Mataji.
Then we should understand only 7th, 8th and 13th verse as at that time, not to this time. Dharma Samstapana and Yada.
The
Yes,
Lord
right?
can come, but any time. Now also if the
In
Lord
any
wants to
form.
come, we won't know. He might come.
In any form. In any form and to the any religion.
Yes.
Yes.
But as you said correctly, 13th verse is full and fully applicable only for Krishna's time, not in Kali Yuga.
Okay.
Okay. Actually, that is why now yesterday in the first verse only you see, I gave this to sun god, but as the time passed, the importance got eroded. That is why I come again once again to give this knowledge. Now you understand the example. He established the Varnashrama Dharma. As the time passed, gone into the wind. Yes or no?
Yeah. It's
That
dried
is,
up.
that's it. It is faded. It all got totally, we say, no, erosion. Erosion takes place. And a big rock, by the time it comes such a small wraith, sand piece it becomes. Isn't it? The same way here. Okay? So Chaturvarnyam, yeah. Yes, Mataji.
Another one doubt is there in 10th verse. His Lord says, many people reached and became one with me.
Brahman effulgence.
Yes, Brahman effulgence. Then why Lord is not compelling everyone to follow?
He
That is
doesn't
my
compel
question.
anybody, Mataji. He has given a free will. Mataji, if your husband, he tells you, when I tell you to sit down, you sit. When I tell you to stand up, you stand. What I tell, you cook. When I tell, you serve. Will you like that life, Mataji?
No, that is one part, Mataji. Let us come to different part of. Say, for example, we are following the constitution. You must, you do it, you will do it. That is our constitution. And that is our rules and regulations. Okay, that is in reality. And here also, it is a epic. We are studying the epic, one of the epic. So that's why I'm asking, why God is not compelling us?
Okay. Now, God compelled and he had given it in the Veda as pious activity. Yes or no? Don't kill animals for your sense gratification. He had said it very clearly. Animal sacrifice means only to elevate them from animal body to human body. But what did we do? After making it very strict also, what did we do? Why did Buddha come? Why Buddha avatar came? Everybody changed the rules and regulation according, whimsically we call it as. If you read Srila Prabhupada's puppet, every now and here and there he has used whimsically and according to their own whims. Got it? We say
Yes,
even
yes.
the simple traffic rule, Mataji, how many follows?
No. We will
Simple
have
traffic
fines.
rule. That's it. That's it. So, giving very strictly you have to do, people will not enjoy their life. So, Krishna created the entire material world for our enjoyment. And he gave the rules and regulation also. But he did not make it compulsory that you follow this strictly. He said, I have given you. How much you want to enjoy, you enjoy. And this is the ultimate objective also he has shown. So it is up to us, right? How far we take it? That
Yes,
is it.
Mataji.
He didn't make it compulsory because of that. He wanted to give us the free will, Mataji. That's all. He wanted us to enjoy. That is why he is sitting in our heart and noting down. That also we know. After knowing that also, Mataji, so beautifully it is written on the cigarette packet. Smoking kills. It leads to cancer. It is written. You see, all the so-called IITians will smoke. They will be chain smokers. Gold medalists especially. Yes or no? Don't they have
Yes,
the
yes.
knowledge? Have the rules have been given to them or not? Yes, it has been given. But there is fun. Breaking the rule is fun, Mataji, for people. Isn't it?
Yeah,
That is
agreed,
all.
agreed.
Hare Krishna.
Hare
Okay.
Krishna, Mataji. Thank
Hare
you.
Krishna.
Hare
Most
Krishna.
welcome. Vancha kalpata rupasya kripa sindhu bhayavacha. Patitanam bhavani bhi Vaishnavibhyo namo namaha. Ananta koti Vaishnava ki